Hey guys, welcome back to another Minecraft video, and as you can see, I am back to wearing iron armor. No, I have not died and lost my stuff. In fact, there's a lot of stuff in front of me that I don't want to show because I did a lot of work off screen. I figured those of you who've watched Minecraft Let's Plays over and over again, you kind of know what's going to happen in the beginning, so I wanted to sort of keep things Let me, deal with this guy real quick. I would like a pearl, but I would like to not get caught and killed, of course. There you go. This should do it. Let me just put this behind you. Or he's too wide. Okay. Let me, I'll deal with him real quick. Give me a moment. Uh-oh. Alright, I think we're good. Anyways, those of you who've been watching Let's Plays for a while, you know kind of what happens in the very beginning. Get yourself established, build your house, set up a farm and stuff. I didn't want to do any improvements to my house, but I did want to accelerate the pace of progress because most of you are excited for me to go into the Nether and to see what it's like, especially because I'm going in blind. And so I took the liberty to take care of most of the tedious work by building some farms. So first things first, I patched up most of the river around here, and I built a pretty makeshift sugarcane farm. It's not the most, I guess, efficient, but it gets the job done. I got my melon and pumpkin farm over here. I found pumpkin seeds because I raided a spider dungeon while I was mining, and I was able to grow that quite nicely. And then over here, I built up this hill a little bit. I also placed torches all around the area just so I don't get tracked down by zombies and skeletons from far away. And I started building up a wheat farm, a carrot farm, and a potato farm. And I also built pens for the 4 major animals: sheep, chicken, pigs, and cows. Currently, I haven't found a cow nearby, and I have to go look for one, which is kind of what I'm going to do for this episode, which means I need some wheat. Just make sure I don't trip on anything. I actually do want to find a cow first. We're not going to the Nether today, not yet. Still a few more things I have to do, like, oh, there's a pig right over here, actually. Maybe I should lure him in? Yeah, one sec. I need to get a carrot, then. None of them are grown yet. Fine. We'll just take one of these. There's a pig right here. It's pretty easy to lure him in. Let's go ahead and crack this open. Come here, bud. There you go. Nice and easy. I'll breed you two later. Nope. Okay. Put that back. Alright, first things first, we gotta find a cow. I don't remember which ones are nearby, but I know that I know they are nearby, given that we're in a giant plains area. I just gotta go find it. Let's see. Ooh, skeleton died with bones and arrow. Nice. Okay, those are more sheep, more pigs. I need cows. I want to get a good enchantment table going because, as you can see, I have 36 levels, which means I can get 2 level 30 enchantments, or technically 3. And I want to make sure I don't die before I get them. As of right now, I swapped to iron armor because I wanted to just save my diamonds. Not that they're breaking anytime soon. Diamond armor is pretty resilient unless you're doing a bunch of fighting. Oh, there's 1, there's 2, there's 3. There we go. Perfect. Over here, guys. You're not that far away from camp. This way, I just need 2, I don't care about the rest. I mean, we can bring more than 2. Over here, come on. And a gray sheep, I guess we'll drag everyone over, sure, why not? Okay, over this way. Through the trees, single file, no one get lost, whoops. Oh, I just realized the iron armor, now upon looking at it, it's a lot more detailed in terms of its the sprite work or the model render for Minecraft. Like, not the sprite work here, but like just the way it looks in exterior. Okay, so we want to get the sheep in first, right? I kind of want to prioritize the cows, so we'll bring the cows over first. Okay. Now, there needs to be an easy way for me to like somehow. All right, I'm gonna just. Actually, no, I need this. Okay, we'll break this in. Cow, want to come in? Want to move in? Hello? Hang on. Let's push the cow. Let's shove the cow in. Or, okay, guys, come back in. Come back in. Okay. It's gonna be hard moving the sheep out of this pen. Come on. Come on. This way, this way. There you go. There you go. Okay. Close the pen. Now, how do I get the sheep out? This will be tough. Okay. Crack this section open. Okay. Alright, no, 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 no! Get back here! Get back here, cow! Cow, get back here. Back here. No, no, no. Okay, sheep. Okay, cow, in you go. Now, sheep. Get... No! Ah, I hate animals before I have lead. Like, normally this would be so much easier if I had a lead, but I don't. Okay. Now, let's drag you all in here. Good. Now let's push out the sheep only. Why can't... Come on, there's a way out, guys. There has to be a way for me to figure this out. There you go, there you go. Nice, nice. One of them, like, I just have to manually walk each one out. Nope, cow, nope. Okay, screw it. We'll just leave them here. Whatever. We have two white sheep, we can breed them just fine. Which we'll do that right now. But yeah, sorry about how boring this episode, or last episode was. And this episode, I promise, while we're doing a bit more work, just expanding our camp a little bit longer. Or rather, a little bit more, I should say. I'll try to keep things more interesting. It should be interesting, especially if we breed our cows. Oh, whoops, that wasn't grown. I wonder what causes crops to grow at a different rate. If it's a random number generator or something. Okay, let us breed. I need more of everything. Chickens. We'll make all this prettier later on. The pigs can't breed quite yet, but the cows can. 1, 2. Yeah, the sheep are just gonna have to... They're gonna have to starve. I'm sorry. Actually, can the sheep walk through the... Oh, no, right. They don't jump on their own. Nope. So the food source has been established. We got a sugarcane farm growing to grab some sugar and paper. I kind of want to get a full enchantment table going. But like I said, what we're lacking is wheat. So, for the time being, I went ahead and I did a ton of mining off camera. And the reason why I'm not taking these out is because I want to save them for when I drop under level 30 to get back to level 30. And I've done quite a bit of mining. I got a lot of coal. In fact, I actually got my full stack of coal blocks and full stack of iron. I also haven't died more because I was doing a bit more. I did like partially strip mining because I just didn't want to risk it. But for the most part, I was able to get pretty lucky just by going through caves that didn't have many mobs. I was admittedly quite rusty when I was doing the first couple episodes because it's been such a long time since I've done UHC. I normally play a lot more cautiously. And of course, my attention span is not the greatest when I'm commentating and playing, so I wasn't as alert, but when I'm just playing Minecraft to myself, I concentrate a lot better. So we have the full set of diamond armor. I want to re-enchant these if I can, but I forget how do I make what is it called? The grindstone? Because I know the grindstone removes the stuff, like the enchantments on an item. So it says what we need is we need a stick, or we need a couple sticks. Do I have any? Nope, I'll make some. Okay, and then we need a stone slab, which we have one, and then wood. This removes enchantments, which is nice because then we can put some better enchantments on it later. Alright. So how does this work? If I were to, say, put in my sword. Oh, and the book under here. But I don't think it really matters, does it? No, not really. Okay, so while we are waiting to while we are waiting to breed more cows, excuse me, I'm going to go ahead and do some more house building. So let's establish a couple of tools first. Got another pickaxe. I got kind of mixed responses. Some people suggested that I build mostly inside, and some people said I do like half and half. But the first thing I want to do is I want to kind of dig out more of this area because I wanted to do, like, I had also kind of a similar idea. I wanted to make both a cave base and a little bit of stuff outside. I think when we dig into this mountainside, I want to continue seeing how far this will go and if it connects into a cave system, because if it connects to a cave system, it makes digging a lot easier. But if I remember correctly, we are actually quite close to the surface from, like, this is not a very tall hill. So the plan for today is, while we're waiting to pass time, while we're passing the time to get a full enchanted table going, we're gonna go ahead and expand on our base, and then I'll try to go into the Nether. I wanted to take my time before okay. Does this just straight up go into the river? It does. Okay. Oh no, it's just this tiny little pond over here. Okay, let me go ahead and get back down. I'll have to go to sleep first. Alright, I forgot the wandering trader attacks the zombie. There you go. That should help him out a bit more. Do I have a lot of dirt? I actually need to find where my dirt is to patch that up real quick. There it is. Maybe take some cobble with me. Let's go ahead and patch that over there. Did he lose his llamas? No way. What is blue ice? I don't know all this stuff. It was this section, just this section right here, which means we are actually reasonably below surface level. I'm gonna go ahead and cobble it up from below, and then at the last layer we'll do dirt. So just to preface, I'm not the greatest builder out there. I know there are Let's Players who can do amazing, fantastic builds. I'm not one of them. I wish I was. But I hope I can improve on it as I go along. One more thing. If the mods do update, I might consider adding a couple. Not really mods that affect vanilla survival, but just utility mods such as better sprint or mini-map mods, things like that. Hope you're okay with that. Ideally, I would like to get into the Nether before episode 6 or 5. I think this is episode 4, which means we have a little bit of time to work with. I don't want to rush either. I want to make sure I have the right equipment and the right infrastructure, so in case I die and lose all my stuff, I can just come back with a fresh set. Most people for 1.16 Let's Plays, they just rush straight into the Nether. Some of them even start in the Nether. I don't know how much the Nether has changed to allow you to sustain inside it, because like before, there's no way you could survive in the Nether without going to the overworld first. You had to go into the overworld and then go into the Nether, because there was no means of sustenance in the Nether. But from what I've heard, it is now possible to do that, which means I could go in a little earlier, but like I said, this is meant to be a long-term survival Let's Play, and therefore I'm going to treat it as such, and not a 1.16 specific type Let's Play. Alright, let's go ahead and continue digging. Actually, I don't think it was right for me to dig that far out, because what I wanted to do actually was build sort of an entire underground house. Let me just patch this up real quick. I think I know what I want to do. It's going to require a lot of digging because we are not in a cave system. Normally, if I find a cave system, I would just build off of it, but this one, we are going to do all the raw digging for ourselves. By the way, let me know in the comments if you would rather I do all of the tedious work off screen, or if you want me to do this, because this actually took me a while, simply because I had to do a lot of terraforming around here. But I didn't want to bore you guys with the small and trivial details such as building a farm, because I felt like it was just not the most interesting thing to watch. Not that, honestly though, Minecraft is kind of like that, where it's most of the time, it's just uninteresting things happening for 90% of a Let's Play, and then for the 10% is where actual stuff happens. Just let me know, because I'm still new to all this. I don't know what you guys want to see in terms of like what should be on screen and what shouldn't. I try to average about 25 to 30 minutes per episode, and I don't know how much progress I want to get done per episode. If I want to, let's say, one episode I do absolutely nothing, another episode I do a bunch of things, because when I watch someone like, let's say, Etho, in his episodes, he actually gets quite a bunch of stuff done. I would wager that he spends at least 5 to 10 hours per episode in terms of in-game playtime, maybe more. And he cuts out a lot of the boring and uninteresting stuff. Let us just make sure we have this all leveled out. I'm gonna dig a little bit further because I need more ceiling to work with. So it'll be a very unimposing entrance, but maybe we can renovate it later if we want to make some really nice front entrance. Or this could be a side entrance and we could build a bigger entrance somewhere else. Yeah, so I'm gonna dig until I establish a bit more framework. I will be right back. Okay. So let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Wait. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, so it's 11 if you count the upper level, but I wanted to just keep it down to 10 levels. And we need more pickaxes, goodness. I burn through a lot of resources, especially if I don't have like efficiency and unbreaking on a diamond pickaxe. I've made at least, arguably up to like, I think 20 iron pickaxes by now. And unfortunately, until I get more diamonds, I'm going to have to continue using iron pickaxes because I could continue going mining, but after mining for about, let's say, 3 hours, I was just a little bored. I'll do more mining off screen because I do want to get more diamonds, but first things first, we got to see if we can get a fortune enchantment, then I'll definitely go mining. Right. So the first order of business is to create sort of a, I guess you can call it a hub area where I have this giant center room and then it branches off into different rooms. Don't know how big I want it to be, but since I dug down only 10 floors or 10 levels, I might need to keep it a little smaller. And then of course we can upgrade it as we go along. Okay, actually it looks like we do have a cave nearby. I just hope it's not a big one, because it's actually one of those times where I wish there wasn't a cave because I'm doing manual digging, and when manual digging, if you come across a cave, it can be inconvenient because it can interfere with your design, but I don't think it's a deep one. Doesn't look like it so far. Yeah, no, it doesn't look like it. Let me just double check. I'm actually watching a Let's Play of Pokemon Colosseum because, I don't know, I've just been getting back into the Ori region games, XD Gale of Darkness and Colosseum, and one of my favorite YouTubers of all time is Chugga Conroy. So I got a bit of a nostalgia trip going, which is what I'm doing while I'm digging around. Yeah, it looks okay. Doesn't look like it's going to bother us too much, but anyway, back on to the, I guess, I'll just cut until I continue finishing this area right here. Okay, so after quite a bit of digging and running through just about all my pickaxes, this is where we're at right now. I know not too much progress was done, but remember this is all manual digging. I don't have TNT or anything. Plus, no cave system to really help out too much. But what I wanted to do was establish a very big center room and then have it branch off. More importantly though, after I establish this entire area, I want to dig out the entire floor all the way to like, I don't know what level I want to do it to, and make it so that they're just floating bridges that run across everywhere and build this whole multi-level system. That'll obviously require a lot of work off screen, and I do not want to bore you too much with that, but even though we didn't do too much with the base at the moment, I want to take a break and actually go and do something else because I want to do something more for this episode. Also, in between just the 5 minutes or so that I've been digging every now and then, I would continue to expand my crops and breed my animals, since I do need quite a bit of them, especially since we're still working for that enchantment table. So, one sec. I think this row is all done, yeah. I often play with the mod Pam's Harvest Craft and Hunger Overhaul, the two mods which allow you to right-click crops and just replace them as opposed to having to break it and manually replant. It's a lot more convenient, especially because crops don't grow at the same pace, and I might accidentally break one that's not fully ripened yet. I do plan to add utility mods to help out a little bit, just because I feel like a lot of the things in vanilla, the main problem with vanilla is that there are not enough conveniences. There's a bunch of things in the game that take way too long to do, or they're just not very, I guess, friendly in terms of how much time it costs, and it's sort of those things like inventory tweaks. Inventory tweaks is definitely one of the mods I want to get because I just really dislike manual organization. It reminds me a lot about Realm, and I don't like that. It's actually one of the biggest problems I have with Realm is that there's no way to auto-sort items, and this bothers me, but I have to put up with it for a while. Come on, adults, mate! Whoops. Alright, I think that's everyone. Yeah. And I gotta go all the way back because I fell over. Alright, which ones did I not get? I didn't get you. There's 2, that's it. Over to the cows. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think cows take a little longer to mature than sheep, which is probably why I'm brewing sheep. Not brewing, why do I keep saying brewing? There you go. Yeah. Is that sheep bouncing on the fence? No. Okay. Also, I know some of you might suggest that I can do level 1 enchantments and then use an anvil and put a book over it or something like that. I know that's possible, but I think in terms of level efficiency, it's better to just look for straight up enchantments. That being said, I think it's about time we make an anvil. Whoops. I don't know how to build. There you go. Okay. What else? What else? Yeah, not much has happened this episode. I guess the title of this episode will be something like Improving Farmland and trying to build the base. But since we have that whole section established, let me know in the comment section below if you're okay with that. I can't really give you a full vision of it without going into a different world, like if I went to go into like a creative world or super flat. After I carve out the rest of this ring, it'll be a lot easier to sort of explain. But it is going to be a long-scale project, and because I have to do manual digging, it's going to take a lot longer than I'm sure most of you are happy with watching. And so, what I plan to do is, next episode though, I definitely want to go ahead and take care of that village. Remember we had a village at the beginning of the series, like in episode 2 or 3? We passed by a village, and I want to check it out just because I do want to get into some villager work before I go into the Nether. And I killed one pillager. Or was he a Vindicator? I forget. And he dropped a crossbow. So I know that that village could potentially be attacked in the future and I want to try to raid. I'm just trying my best not to die because I have 36 levels, and if you know how levels work in Minecraft, especially after I think 1.8, it's extremely important to stay above level 30 so that you can continuously get very high level enchantments. Is there something in particular I want to do with the rest of my diamonds? I feel like there's something I should do with them. Or maybe just make more pickaxes. I might. Let's see. Yeah, nothing much else I want to do for this episode. I know, again, not much has happened, but I'm not really too good at figuring out how to make every episode super interesting, at least for the early game. Once I get it more established, get more tools and stuff, I can work on more projects. But for the time being, I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. If you have, a rating would be much appreciated. The next episode, we will go ahead and check out that village and get more stuff done. And I will also do some more mining and take care of this base. In the meantime, I also will work on finishing the enchantment table and just getting a lot more progress done, because most of this stuff you've seen a million times over from a million different YouTubers, and so I want to cut out all the boring details. I just wonder though, what am I going to be doing with the exterior? Like, what am I going to be building outside? So again, if you have any suggestions, please let me know in the comment section below. But for now, thank you so much for watching, and hope to see you again soon in the next video. Take care.